Hello folks, welcome back to the channel. Thank you very much for joining me once again. You are always most welcome. Well, this is a very quick one today, just to talk about memberships, a quick plug. Memberships are now available on my channel on YouTube, and I want to just talk about very quickly how it's done. I showed the screen there, zooming back in, just a quick one. If you look very carefully on the right side of my channel screen, if you click on my name, when you see one of my videos, my channel name, you can now see that we've got channel memberships with some, and I do stress, for some reason it's only showing about half of the members there, but well, less than that I think actually. That's not the exhaustive list. And you look on the right, there's this join tab here. See that? So you click on that, and then you'll be given the options about which levels you want to join on. Now this is important because I need to show you something. So the levels are as follows. Now I'll explain something that's very important, so don't do it yet. Wait, hear me out before you do anything. But here are the three levels. Now we've talked about this in my previous video when I did the intro in the April update. So we've got the first level is Flight Officer at $3.99 a month. You get loyalty badges, emoji, members only live chats, priority reply to comments, and early access to new videos. Then we've got Flight Lieutenant, members only chat rooms. Sorry, beg your pardon, slight technical hitch there, thank you. Members only, so you basically get the same benefits, but you get some more, like member shoutouts, discounted merchandise, which we'll come to in a minute, something I've not had time to work on, but we'll be having a shop very soon. Free sample kits for intermediate members, and then perks from the previous levels, as I mentioned. Now, I mentioned sample kit, really? Yeah, you'll get one after 3 months, you'll get a sample kit. Generally there'll be extra review samples usually, but sometimes there can be others. But you'll get something really worthwhile, and if they are a review sample, I only touch them with this, so they haven't been touched by human hand. And you'll get a kit worth anything up to £50, so that's really worth having. You'll then get another one in about 6 months' time, so the idea is to give people 2 a year. It's very good value, you're going to get something really incredible. And then finally, as you probably saw, that was Flight Lieutenant grade, of course, and that's $6.99 in the middle. And then finally on the right there, we've got Squadron Leader, and that's $8.99 a month. Free premium kits for premium members, so you get the same concept of getting some free kits or freebies. £50 value plus, so over £50 value, and you'll get that after 3 months again, and then you'll get it 6 months later, every 6 months basically. And you get all the other benefits, members only live streams, members only videos, and those previous perks as well. Now something very, very important I must tell you quickly, which has come to light, which if I'm honest I'm not very happy about, and you'll understand why. Those prices that I've quoted are correct, and I just want to show you something we have here. This shows you the actual options you're given on YouTube for the pricing, the levels that you can choose to have. Now we don't need to see all of it, I just zoom in on the important bit really, which is if you look down at the bottom here. So you can see I did talk about this, there's this rather strange jump in pricing level of the different tiers. It goes $7.99 or $8.99 and then jumps to $12.99. I'm not entirely sure why they did that. However, I decided not to go for the higher one at $12.99 or more. So it's actually disproportionate, especially this is Squadron Leader level, the highest level. It really is the best value of all, the highest one, because you're getting it for at least £1 less than I wanted to do it for. I wanted to do it for about $9.99, that's the truth. But this is the important part, and I want everybody to listen to this very carefully. I didn't know this when I set this up, and there's no control I've got over it anyway, but apparently YouTube, and who's owned by Google, they have got an arrangement with Apple where if you sign on from an Apple device, and I've got Apple as you probably know, if you sign on from Apple, iOS, any device, an iPhone or an iPad or a Mac, you will be surcharged more than these published prices. And we know that because one very good friend of the channel told me this within about 90 minutes of me making the announcements on Monday. And this is what he got charged. He went for Squadron Leader level and they charged him $11.99. Now, apparently this additional fee goes to, allegedly, if you do some research, because I had to furiously, I thought, what's going on here? This is not what I said, this is not what I was offered. I've got no visibility of this, I couldn't see that anyway. But apparently it goes back to Apple, some deal between Google and Apple. I think it's actually down to, according to some research we did afterwards, not here, but we have to do independent research. And apparently there's some fee gets paid back because Apple say YouTube is using an iOS app and they surcharge Google and Google then surcharge you. So I'm not very happy about this because it's not transparent, not declared to me. I knew nothing about this at all. And there's nothing I can do about it. I can't change it. I can't control it. It's just going to happen. So here's the takeaway. If you want to get the prices as advertised, which is the official levels, as you can see, I just showed you, then you need to be doing it either from a desktop like a Microsoft laptop or a PC, or if you've got Android, no problem. No problem with any of that. It's only Apple users that need to just be a little bit wary, if you don't mind, because it is very good value anyway, especially at $9.99. Sorry, $8.99, which is lower than what I intended to charge. But I thought $11.99 is a bit steep, so I was a bit upset about this. And a good friend of the channel, Neil, actually alerted me, and I was horrified. Anyway, careful what I say, obviously. That's the situation. So it's a very good value. I'll if anybody has paid, like Neil, somebody else has mentioned it, so I know there's at least two of you. Anybody that's got this higher charge, I'll try and... So I'm going to compensate now. So they're taking 33% off you, they take 30% off me as well. Yeah, I'm not sure about this. Not entirely happy with all this, but there we go. It's the ethics of it I don't like, though. The transparency's not there. This is the first I knew about it, and I went back and checked, and it just comes up like you've seen, showing $8.99, blah, blah, blah. So, yeah, they're putting a surcharge on. It should tell you that, I think, but anyway. So that's memberships. You become part of a great community. And I've got here, it's only 4 days since I did this and launched the actual memberships on the channel. And I've got 3 pages here already. I think I've got 22 members already in 3-4 days, which genuinely is double what I ever anticipated in the first week, to be honest. So just a quick shout out. Aubrey St. John was the very first member. He was very quick off the mark, like Clint Eastwood. He was quick draw artist. Andrew Wilson and Steve's Model Bills, and all 3 of you, I think, were the top 3 that joined immediately, and I hadn't even... Well, I spoke to Steve. He's not on Apple, and he didn't get charged this extra surcharge, which proves the point, So he thought there was no problem, didn't know anything about it. It's only the ones that are Apple, like me. So just be wary. So if you can go and use another device that's not Apple, then there is no problem. And once you've signed up, you've signed up. It's just the fact that you're getting charged every month, so taking 33% every month. Anyway, so we've got, I'm not going to go through everything, but basically I will read the names of the people who've supported me. So I mentioned the first 3. Then we've got Neil, Creative Time Wasting. And then this is, I must just say this to everybody, I can only read out, 1 or 2 of you have actually heard the call I made. Please send me an email to mrmatchboxes@gmail.com. All lowercase, please send me drop me a quick line and introduce yourself, because then I'll know who you are. And if you want to give me your address, it's not important now, but I will need your addresses later. And it'd be nice to hear from you. We've got Chris Jones. He's a regular supporter of the channel. He's joined now. He's a squadron leader. So we've got MGDN62, who did write to me, and you're going to forgive me because my memory's gone. He did write to me, I'm sure. Yes, he did. I'm sorry, I can't remember now. I've not got the email handy. He's a flight officer. So we've got a bit of a mixture here. Charles Parker, 995, thank you very much, squadron leader. Steve Painter, he's another squadron leader. Steve's Vintage Model Bills, Creative Time Wasting, Andrew Wilson, and of course Aubrey are all squadron leaders. You don't have to call me sir if you're squadron leader, you see, that's the thing. Bobo 1964, squadron leader. David Fredrickson, he's another squadron leader. Delcato 60, who also wrote to me, and I've forgotten his name, I haven't got it down. Probably best I don't give it out because he might not want me to, but he's Flight Lieutenant. That's the middle tier. Wayne Ball, thank you very much, squadron leader. Paul Moore, squadron leader. That's the good Paul in the UK, not the other one. He's banned, it's alright. Man 01, squadron leader. Petrolhead, good name, Petrolhead 360. I tell you what, you like this, Petrolhead's watching. Check this out. My good friend Matt just bought me this as a little gift because he knows what I'm like. It's basically Saint Jeremy saying, there you go, protect us from electric motors. I thought that was quite funny. That's slightly offbeat, and that's really for... That's another one for Peter Goes Rogue. We'll talk about that later. And then we've got Petrolhead 360, as mentioned. Matthew Cully 1049. And then the last ones we've got Pincher Geek, another regular supporter of the channel. Brian Quinlan, again, big supporter of the channel. Chris Firth, also... You're all big supporters of the channel. Lord Flashheart Angus, he's a big supporter. And G, I presume it's Andy. And Lord Popplewell, another Lord on the channel. Oh, now I feel that we're really going up in the world here. Lord Papa. Well, there we go. I think that's 22 in about 4 days, which is a remarkable number, to be honest. Scott was worried there because, as I said, I didn't know what the numbers would be. We were worried if I have enough kits in 3 months' time, but it should be okay so far. If that number goes up to about 75, I have to sell my Porsche and my house because I'm going to be bankrupt. And yeah, I've actually seen YouTube calculates how much you earn from all this as a creator, and it's not the number you would think, I can tell you. I was thinking, what? The trouble is, also, if you've joined, by the way, in the last day or two, it takes about 48 hours for it to actually come up with your data. So if your name's not on there, please don't be worried or be offended. It just means that YouTube hasn't told us yet. It takes about 2 days. So thank you very much. I really appreciate the support. It's incredible, and we're going to have quite a lot of fun. I haven't quite launched it 100% on all fronts, the channel memberships, in the way I would like to, because I've been some of you will know, I've been really tied up with this developer thing, which I don't want to talk about again, but it has really massively taken my time. I was even at a meeting at the parish council last night, so I've been really bogged down with it. Meetings in the daytime with other residents, and I went to the council headquarters yesterday and all sorts. Anyway, enough of that. But yeah, I've been a bit tied up, but there's other things we're going to do. We're going to do the shop, as I mentioned. Got some merchandise that you might be interested in, and there's going to be we need to get in the not too distant future 1 or 2 of the members shows and the members chats, members only chats going, and then you'll feel this community. But 22 of us, I mean, that's already enough for for a members show, members live chat, private chat, where there'd be almost as many people as we get on a quiet night normally anyway. So that's really good. So I think you're going to enjoy it. I think we'll find it interesting. So I'm just going to think up some themes. You'll see behind me I've got a couple of kits. Chris Jones, Crystal Show, has very kindly loaned me this lovely Honey Stewart M5A1. A bit nervous. I said to him, he said, I'll loan you that. Would you like to review it? And I said, remember what happened the last time I had a Honey Stewart in my hands? Snappity snap. What was it? 3 times? Anyway, I don't think there's any danger of that here. And then Neil from Creative Time Wasting is to continue the Mansell Mania theme. Look, we've got the story continues with 1993, Nigel Mansell's IndyCar, the Newman Haas Lola. Absolutely brilliant. So we've got some exciting stuff coming up for you soon. So stay tuned. Please join the memberships. I want to thank you all for being so kind. Some of the comments I've had have been amazing, actually. People saying, one or two of you have said, I don't need a kit. It's all right. I've got enough. It's fine. It's fine. I just wanted to support the channel. And there are 1 or 2 people who want to join, but are finding things a bit tough at the moment. So yeah, I might have a little chat with the individuals in the near future. Just stay tuned on that. Okay, so thank you to everybody. Please keep joining memberships. Not too many of you there. Jeez. But yeah, it's going really well, and it's exceeded expectations literally by 100% already. Even if you said to me you'll have 10 members by the end of the week, I'd have been delighted. And here I've got 22 already, so it's going really well. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. And we're going to make sure we have a lot of fun. It helps the channel in terms of its long-term sustainability. And yeah, as I say, just be wary about this Apple thing. Try and, if you can avoid joining on Apple, do. Once you've joined, it's fine. There's no point in using Apple generally. It's just when you join as a member. It's just when you click the pay button, you get this. It's a bit like American Express. You get a surcharge. So just be aware of that. And then once that's out of the way, there's no problem at all. And we look forward to having lots of fun in the near future. Still having a bit of trouble with my foot. I'm recovering with this thing, but it is just so slow. It's taking a lot longer than I thought. And having to wear certain shoes that I've got that eased the problem on one side of the foot has given me other problems. I'm now getting Achilles tendonitis problem, a bit of general tendonitis because I'm wearing shoes that don't support me. And this is what happens, You've got to be very careful. Anyway, I'll be all right. I think I'll be all right. No more crab. Yeah. Thanks for joining me. Stay tuned. Plenty of interesting stuff coming up on the channel. We've got some great stuff coming from ICM in about a week or 2 now. And plenty of interesting new ideas and chats and live shows to come. Probably get up to speed with that in May, to be honest. Once we've got perhaps the May Bank Holiday weekend, I'm thinking I might have a live show for members only. Only the privileged may apply. Okay. Anyway, in the meantime, thanks so much for joining me. Thumbs up. Don't forget to give us a like, give us comments, and please drop us a line, as I say. mrmatchboxes@gmail.com. Just drop me a line and say hi, my screen name is. Because the screen name and your name, it's very hard to follow. So tell me what your screen name is, who you are, just a couple of lines and say I live in, doesn't matter really, just roughly where you live. And a bit about yourself. And if you're building any models, please share the photographs. I've just had a couple from gentleman that just contacted me this morning. Chris is one. Excuse me. There's a bit of pollen in the air, it's just affecting me. A couple of you sent some photos in, so we're going to share those. We'll get into a bit more of a community spirit coming soon. In the meantime, thanks a lot. Take care of yourselves. Thanks for all the memberships. Keep them coming. And bye for now.